So go check it out and give your input to Intersect. It's pinned up at the top. And now we are ready for the Lido Nation Catalyst Party. Whoop whoop.
It's a
What?
party. What? Don't tell me Blackjack left without a wood.
I know he did. He left you with no woods.
It's okay, that guy. It's okay.
So who else is
We
coming
got
up from the Lido Nation crew?
Well, there's Preston.
Don't be shy, you Lido Nation.
There's Hayrin.
All right. Well, let's get it started, Lido. What's cooking in your guys' kitchen?
so much is cooking. So much. We're firing on all ends. We have a big surprise for the summit, I think. Yeah. You've got most people know the stuff we build in. Some people use them. But we have a long roadmap to get through some other things. We have some new exciting stuff we've started in Nairobi, including was it yesterday? We had our first Cardano meetup.
Yes.
Meetup reboot. And that was fun. I think we had like 70 some people there.
Oh, Darlington, I think we also had that Nini when we launched the space before we set up everything. We also had another meetup.
Oh, they had that workshop. But I mean, like, this is like the Cardano meetup that's picking back up from like 2 years ago or something. When our friend actually had in over here and Jeremiah Bonney used to do it. And then life happens. But let me pin our proposal to put it in the chat. If you don't know this thing, this cool website that these guys made, catalystexplorer.com, that lets you make lists of proposal. This is so funny.
Can we talk about Catalyst Explorer? Because I have been seeing a lot of people sharing the links from the Catalyst website, and a lot of times they don't work. So what's up with that? We need more Catalyst Explorer links, not yours. Like people are the Catalyst, the ones that come from the Catalyst page, and I feel like folks here are not familiar. Maybe some new folks are not familiar with the Catalyst Explorer app. So can you talk about it as we dig into the proposal that you have for it?
Yeah, so this is brand new, maybe you knew Lido Nation before for Catalyst tooling. Basically Fund 10, I think. Was it Fund 12? Forget which fund. We got funded to open source the thing, and instead of just relying on Darlington Intuition for UI UX, to actually hire a professional UI UX person to do the UI UX work. And that's how catalystexplorer.com was born. It has all this stuff that, if you're familiar with the Lido tool, that's been brought over, and then a bunch more stuff. There's literally 20 different things you can do on here, but there's all the proposals are here. You can look at histories of participation in Catalyst. All the idea skill profiles has been brought over, even though those have been sunsetted, but you'll still be able to see those historical data. You can chart stuff. You can look up your votes to see if your votes was counted by the Catalyst team correctly. Yeah, so the list go on, and then during voting period, the two pages that gets the most love are the lists and bookmarks page for people who are creating those lists to be able to easily share their proposal. And then there is an active fund page that tries to put all of the stuff for the current live fund in one place so you can find it easily. But one of the things that page has is the live tally that just shows
tallies. We love tallies.
That just shows you how popular your proposal is in the app. Pretty much. So that's the Catalyst Explorer. And then with things like your proposal list and just looking at proposals in general, you're able to actually download that stuff into a PDF. And then if you're someone who likes to tweet the things you voted for, we have a very handy tweet generator now. So you don't have to go type that stuff out hand by hand. You just add the proposals to your list. If you're using the list functionality, and say which way you're voting, yes or abstain. And then when you go to view that list, you will be able to generate a tweet, and it just generate the tweets for you, takes you to Twitter, pre-populate the tweet, and then you can edit. I tweeted something on Friday or Thursday about Cardano ambassadors' proposals on the ballot. That's how I generated that tweet. I did not type that out by hand. Don Bosco used to, though, in Fun 13. He used to type all of those by hand. So
the good
that's
old
the
days.
Catalyst Explorer. The good old days. I think what I want to do, if you've used the tool and you've had any issues or any nice to have, I really would like to get some feedback from people. I think if we spend like 15, 20 minutes just even talking about that would make me very happy. And then we do have proposals on the ballot. Then we can spend like the rest of the time just going through those quickly and taking any questions.
Okay. We'll go in the order that you want to go, Lido. I'll follow your lead in this. So, I'll definitely will love it if we dig a little bit into like how cool this tool is, because I feel like, I don't know, the community needs to be more aware of all the things that you can do in there in terms of Catalyst, and how can we empower that in the future. But whatever you want to talk about, Lido, this is your time to shine, baby. So let's get on it. Do you have the links you want to pin up at the top?
By the way, what you just said, Jenny, it's not. I think that's exactly what I want to talk about too, right? All the things, because what I'm trying to find is still those gaps, like what's missing, like what are people not realizing they can do? Is it because it's hidden? Is it what are people trying to do and it's not happening, or they're getting confused about what the functionality is, right?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. In my perspective, I think that, Catalyst has been like all over the place recently with a lot of marketing and a lot of events, but it's been Catalyst, right? And the people are just going straight to the Catalyst, official Catalyst page to do everything, because that's what's like all over. So I think marketing will go a long way for you guys, because your tool is just like it's incredible. I mean, you can do so much more, and I think that people just don't know much about it. Some of us do, right? Because we're used to using it, but as the ecosystem grows and people get attracted to Catalyst, like, it doesn't trickle down to your to Lido Nation tools anymore, right? So I think that will be, in my perspective, something that you could do to help make this to more people. It's so useful. Once people are find out about it, they use it, right? It's just about getting them there.
Two ideas we have in mind about that, Jenny. If you right now go to this page, the list page, let's put that in the chat. Catalyst community list. If you go to this list page, you will see that we've actually I hope we're not violating Rick's McCracken privacy or anything like that, but we've gone through, back in the days when people used to post what they were voting for, like these random Twitter.
Yeah,
random, but like,
of course. Yes.
We've been hunting those down and putting them on this list page, like historically.
Oh, you're bringing them back, resurfacing
we're
them from
bringing
the.
them back because I want to add some gamification around these lists, right? Of like uh number of funded proposals on your list, completed proposals, proposals that are completed on time, those kinds of things, and all of these metrics that proposals have, new people, OGs or not new people, and start ranking these lists, right? And see, and so maybe that's hopefully it get some engagement around proposal discovery and whose list you're looking at. And then the CF has this whole like DREP trial thing, right? So we're collecting all those lists on there too. We have all the CREP, the CF's list on there, and main swap list. Do you think people? I mean, what's when I'm talking about these lists and ranking them, and maybe even having some prizes if people ever claim them. For the list that has the most completed proposal or something, those kinds of things. Does that sound interesting, or is it like silly and not really?
I'm trying
This
to
is for anybody, by the way,
understand.
not
Are
just
you
Jen.
doing like a bodega thing for like prediction markets? What is
Oh,
this?
Could
see,
I?
you're
This is
giving me ideas.
Lido Fluffy.
Hi,
Lido
Jenny Ferrier,
Fluffy.
co-dreamer.
our favorite
um,
co-dreamer is here. This is like not this does not happen all the time, so it's a treat.
Darlington, you give some thought to what you're trying to say about the gamification in the list, and I'm going to say what I was thinking about, which is something different. I just wanted to put like some different words on what both of you were saying, just in case it gets anyone else to where my brain is at about what Catalyst Explorer is. It's the Catalyst tool that you wanted. Like when if you're on the standard Catalyst page, it's come a long way. So like, credit where credit is due with what they've been doing. But if you try to use it for like anything, if you're getting involved in the ecosystem, trying to think of your own proposals, trying to understand what other proposals are out there, you're going to run into limitations in what you can do, like just like immediately. Even though it's pretty, even though it's a pretty nice website or whatever, you just can't do a lot of things. And like so many of those things, like all of your top 10 ideas about what you wish you could do when it comes to like searching or putting on a filter or finding your favorites or like making a list that makes it easier to vote, those things are already there in the Catalyst Explorer. So it's like it's the tool you want, and I think that's what we want it to be, like the tool that just makes all your dreams come true. Which brings us to the second point. Darlington was saying like, I want your feedback. What that really means is like, if you have an idea about what you wish you could do in terms of, interacting with Catalyst proposals and data and seeing stuff, like, I mean, number one, maybe it's already there and we can just explain it to you, and we'd love to do that. But number two, like if your idea has any legs at all, I can almost guarantee like Darlington is someone who's going to hear your idea and be like, oh, that's such a great idea. And it's going to go on the roadmap. So it's that some of you, I'm sure, have had the experience of having reaching out to a software platform when it is in this kind of like early, scrappy startup company stage, and like they're so accessible, like you can just say your idea and next thing you know it appears in your software. I've had that experience kind of in my other day job professional life of like working with apps, and it's like magic when it's just like a small receptive team and they can make your dreams come true because you have good ideas. That's what we're talking about with feedback, is it's not like, I mean, if you have feedback about like, oh, it would be nice if the layout was different or something, that's good feedback too, but it can go all the way to like, here's something that I wish I could do with Catalyst data. Throw that over the fence, because chances are like that's what we want the tool to be, is whatever you need it to be and whatever you're trying to do with Catalyst data. With that said, I have no idea what the gamification of lists is about, so we should get more explanation on that.
I don't know, but this is why she's my favorite co-dreamer. You see, she's dreaming out loud. She's enthusiastic about this, Lido. I love that.
I know
Yes, it
exactly
is the
what you're
tool that
saying.
you always dream of. You cannot do any of this stuff anywhere else when it comes down to Catalyst. It feels like a dashboard, like you're in charge of all this data and presentation, and you can make lists, and you can create quick pitches. You can communicate with people even after the submission period is over, and all these different limitations that you have through Catalyst. You get an extension to communicate with the community through this app and much more. So that's why I was like, yes, let's bring this to the masses, because we gotta get this tool and everybody to use it.
Yeah.
It really is
Jenny, I
incredible
just
what you
thought
guys
like
have done.
another like way to think about it is that like naturally understandably, it's not evil, it's just how it is with the main Catalyst team building the main Catalyst tools. There's going to be certain ways that they want you to see the data and limitations that they want to put on exactly what all you can do with the data, and that's natural, that's normal, that's their right. But we want to do the other thing, and we can is it's uncurate the data, right? And it's not gatekeep it, not, you know, hide it or whatever, but like what happens when you can do anything you want to do with that data and see what you want to be able to see.
Great point. Alex, you have a question?
Yeah, I don't know if this is the right. I'm sorry, I'm just waking up, so I'm catching this midstream. I don't know if Darlington needs written feedback, but the thing that I noticed about Catalyst voting itself, if you don't hold all your ADA in one wallet, if you're in multiple wallets, you could, once you voted in one wallet and then switch to the next, the Catalyst would not let you re-vote on those items. So if you voted on 100 items in wallet A and then you open wallet B, you could not vote on those items again and support them with wallet B and the ADA in that wallet. So I don't know what that category falls into, but that's a bug I noticed.
Ooh, that is the bug. Actually, the way I get around that, Alex, is to delete the app and reinstall. So just make sure you have your PIN.
Okay, thank you.
But
I think it's a feature, not a bug.
I got something valid though, so I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Well, they should have like multiple like accounts in the app, right? Honestly, that's crazy. You have to delete the app for that.
But that whole app is going away too, right? This is the direction Catalyst is going, and so there is a world where you submit your vote directly from the Lido tool soon. Right? A lot of this stuff sort of came out of the gate very, very fast for us this round. But I think right now, at least when I just look at the code base, none of it is documented yet. So you kind of have to know how to read code if you want to build Catalyst
Is it actually
interfaces.
technically possible now for you to implement something like that?
I was gonna say the thing that I saw in the code this fun is like if I wanted to submit a review, I could do that from what I was looking at. Not proposal, just reviews. Those comments things. But I think that's the direction they're headed, where you will be able to connect your wallet to Catalyst Explorer and vote. So multi-user functionality definitely makes sense. And switching around. But that app for sure is going away. I'm pretty sure by Fun 15. We'll see if they make the deadline. You know how software goes, or maybe you don't. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just the thing with the list. Like, what else can we do with it? You can tweet it. You can download it. Is that it? I just thought we could like have some fun scoring of lists and ranking of lists and other things.
You have so many things that you can do, Lido. You can do like reward systems too for getting like people to like pair up data and find out things like, hey, who can find us how many proposals have been finished in less than the time that they said they were going to do it, for example, and give us a list of all the proposals that finish your milestones right on time, or give us a list of proposals that were not finished or whatever. Just kind of like unearth like the information in a gamified way that gets people to like play with the data and also makes it fun and not FUD, you know? And then get people to use the tools and understand all the things that you can do with the filtering of data and to Catalyst and find out the truth of what happens, you know? Things that people want to know, you know? How many proposals have we funded for doing something that is the same, for example, you know? We always talk about so many things that we fund that is like doing basically the same, right? How many calendars have we
How many
funded through
calendars?
Catalyst? Right? Or how many hackathons, you know, and then get people to like, oh, whatever happened to that hackathon? You know, whatever happened to that hackathon, right? So I don't know. That could be something you could do. Have like little. I know. I don't know if you guys still work with a system of what is it like bounties, but something like that. I don't know, or just
Right.
giveaways or things like I don't know. Come up with something fun.
Well, that's the ask. If you're using the tool, I really want to know what's missing. I was going to mention, by the way, that thing that people are all like freaking about and tweeting about on X about whether that proposal would be funded or not. That was something directly from Christine. Last fun.
What was it?
The rank that the approval chance and the funding chance, right? She was doing that. She and Scott Dow were doing that manually on spreadsheets, which means they have to get the data every hour and then go do all that ranking thing on the spreadsheet. Right?
I'm missing you're talking to me like I know what you're talking about and I don't know what you're talking about.
The live tally last fund did not have the thing where it tells you what's your approval chance or whether or not you're likely to be funded if the guys ahead of you get their full funding.
So that's the idea. You got that idea from what Christina did with the Scott Dow people? Oh,
They were
okay.
both doing it separately. They were both going to the site every hour, downloading the data, putting it in the spreadsheet. I don't know if they're doing it every hour, maybe once a day. I don't know. Right, to get that information. And I think Scott Dow used to post their spreadsheets. And then Christina was, giving feedback in this, got on over coffee, actually.
Yeah, so that's where that came from.
That's
Okay.
where right, exactly, right. So like just stuff like that. Like if you find yourself doing something manual still, that could save you some time. Those things for sure. I definitely want you to tell me what you're doing.
So is Catalyst Explorer its own thing now, right? It's outside of LIDO Nation, or is it
Yes, catalystexplorer.com is its own website. It's open source, it's on GitHub. So you can even go in there and contribute if you wanted to.
Sweet. And what is the proposal exactly that you have for Catalyst Explorer?
Just working on this proposal. I should have put Catalyst Explorer in the title, but I did not. It's called, oh crap, my site is in Spanish. Let me go back to English. All-in-one Catalyst, and then the 3 big things that people have been asking for. That's on the roadmap is notifications, being able to generate these lists based on a prompt to say, hey, give me 40 proposals that meet these 5 criteria. And you would be able to put that in, and the system will generate a list for you based on that. So kind of like what the CFD Rep pilot program, how everybody have these different ways of how to get the filtering list, the proposals down to 40 or 10 or 13, right? Same idea. But now you can do that with words instead of having to know math, and it will do the math for you. And then actually Danny had this idea, so I don't know if it's going to show up in the Project Catalyst.io website, but this idea of a beautiful portfolio page of your contribution in Catalyst that you can maybe share or print. So that's on the roadmap for this proposal that's on the ballot. And then there is this concept of Catalyst services. Right now, if you get funded for something in Catalyst and you do it, nobody usually know where the thing is unless you have like good marketing around there. And most people are doing good with having marketing line items on their proposals now. We just want to amplify that. If you produce something out of Catalyst, or actually you have a product for funded Catalyst proposals, we want to help you with marketing and like list all that stuff on the site and be able to tweet about them regularly and like just get it out there. Also give people one place where they can go and see all of that stuff. So that's what's coming on this Fund 14 proposal if it passes. According to the prediction, it's not doing very good right now, but
yeah, I think that a lot of I don't know if I want to get into this during your segment, but I definitely want to pick your brain maybe after regarding like the way of voting. I don't know if the people are talking about like creating wallets before the snapshot, and if that's affecting what's happening right now. But yeah, I've noticed the participation has been a little strange. So you're not the only
one-third of the way there. One-third of the way there as far as total votes that we've seen in the last two funds. So right now over 100,000 votes, and we've been doing about 300,000. I think we did 268 3 funds ago. So it's possible the 200,000 votes is going to come this weekend. See, Danny usually has that chart where the number goes way up at the last 3 days or something. So we'll see.
So do we have links? Yeah. Like I posted here. Is this link that you posted here? Does it have your proposals in it? No. Where's I need links for your proposals, Lido. Where are they?
One at a time. And actually, let's see.
I'm trying to find them, and I see a lot of things about tally pose, but I don't really see much about. Yeah.
Are you on Catalyst, Laura?
I want them in Twitter. We're in Twitter. I need them in Twitter so I can pin them up at the top.
It's in the chat. Okay. It's pinned down to the top.
Okay, cool.
So that has all the 5 proposals. I think we pretty much talked about Catalyst Explorer a bunch. My DMs are open. Seriously, get in there. If you're using the tool, want to hear from you.
But besides that, can we do like the TLDR of like the actual proposal itself, or what is it? I wanted to read it along with you. Like, how much are you asking? What is the? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so
this one is the all-in-one Catalyst.
The all-in-one Catalyst.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that you didn't put the Explorer. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, Lido, you didn't put the Explorer in it. Yeah. Okay. So it's all-in-one Catalyst, notifications, AI lists, and portfolios. So this is going to be in a time frame of how long is it going to take for you to implement all this?
Oh, what do we say on this?
Is it a 12 month or I'm trying to look in here?
Milestones. I have forgotten the top of my head.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find it here. You do have quick pitch. Did you add a quick pitch to it?
Yep. It has a quick pitch.
All right. Okay. And you got the community reviews in there. All right. I'm trying to look at it through my phone It's just so hard. I don't know why I'm using my phone for this while I'm trying to talk to you. This is crazy. I should be using my computer. Okay, well, let's just move on to the next one. Catalyst Explorer. I will say we definitely need some love for that proposal. I personally, Jenny behind the cup, and I'm sure everybody in Cardano over Coffee would like to see Catalyst Explorer thrive and get better and to the hands of everyone. So hopefully we can get some support on that. What's the next proposal you want to talk about, Lido?
I don't know how long we have.
We
your
have
favorite
30 more
co-dreamer
minutes.
for.
I mean, we're good.
No, not us. Your favorite
Oh.
co-dreamer. So maybe since she's so good at it, she should talk about the content one.
Oh, thanks. Jenny started like talking transitions, and I was like, oh boy, do I need to get prepared to say something? I'm gonna need a minute. Talk about something you're ready to talk about.
Okay, she's gonna need a minute. Well, the other one you should all know, 1694.io. We built that thing. So this is 252K. We built this thing 12 months. But as far as duration go, back in the day, it was a place where you could go and read a SIP. I don't know if you remember, Jenny, when everybody was whining about GitHub. And why the
Of course I remember, like
was in GitHub. And I looked up the domain, it was available. I said, you know what? Let's build a one page. You type it in, you have to SIP. You don't have to click on anything. That made me obsessed with this whole idea of zero click insights. And I think
it actually inspired you to get an IO website, which I was very surprised.
Exactly. But that site then evolved into a place where you can see DREP information, voting history, those kinds of things, timelines, sort of like a pool PM for DREP. But we want to add for voting to it. I just realized we have cool ways, unique ways to present information, and with what we've done with Catalyst to be able to bring lots of different related data one place, but for Cardano governance and DREPs and their voters, it makes sense for the platform to just keep evolving to support full Cardano governance, especially since. And this is a funny thing to say because I'm on that team. Our current open source governance tooling, the only one we have that's open source, the back end is in Haskell. I don't know if it's funded, if that will get rewritten. But I wanted to have something out there that's also open source, as full governance, that's written in the language that a lot of Cardano developers use, from the mesh guys to the evolution guide and Berry and right. We all use TypeScript, JavaScript, Node, right? It will be easy to get people to contribute to it as an open source project, and I think we can do it for a much better price tag and do it well than some of the price tags I've seen around governance tooling. Right, so that's that 1694.io full governance feature, all of it, all the actions, all written in TypeScript, and open source. It already is open source, and it will remain open source. That's that proposal. Any question for that one?
So you basically want to turn it a little bit more into kind of like how the Catalyst Explorer is, right?
Yes, definitely lots of data, but the big thing is the full ability for you to do all your Voter governance on that site too, not just browse. So you'll be able to vote.
Which hopefully Catalyst would allow as well, so you can like do voting on all this stuff. So
right.
That'll be one thing I'm gonna ask you, Lido. I don't know if it's like me or what, but when I look at the the proposals, I'm missing the problem. It goes straight to the solution, like on the Catalyst Explorer. I don't know where to find the problem.
Oh, no, there is.
It goes straight to solution, and I can't read the problem.
There is.
So I don't know.
That is a great. How did we miss that? See, Jenny, this is why we have this conversation.
Yeah, I know. Those conversations, sometimes just little things like that can help.
Okay, bring the
See
problem.
missing stuff.
Bring the problem back.
Bring the problem back. I'm like, maybe they're just trying to be bullish. Let's just focus on solutions.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that was an oversight because a lot of those problem statements were like felt contrived. So when we were trying to shrink the cards and like fit more information on the page, we decided to just not show the problem statement. But then it should at least show on the when you go to the details page, you should see it there. But
Yeah, I
anyways,
mean, if you want to put it only on the solution on the side panel, I guess that's fine. But if you're just gonna not provide the problem, then it goes together with the solution, right? So you have to know what problem you're trying to solve, right?
when you say it like that, it makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh.
bring the problem back.
Bring the
I'm so
problems back. But not on a
problematic.
Wednesday. Wednesday is no drama day.